Guys, you're welcome to another beautiful day. This is Say It As It Is with If you're new to this channel, I read blog post stories, the trending news, the breaking news, and I get to read some of the comments left on this blog post story. Today I'm reading from Punch Healthwise, and it has the caption, Saudi pays Nigerian medicine professors 6 million naira monthly salary. Federal government of Nigeria pays 420,000 naira monthly salary, and this is according to the former National Medical Association boss. So you guys have heard what the former National Medical Association boss has said about Saudi Arabia paying Nigerian medical professors 6 million naira monthly. 6 million naira monthly salary, as against their counterparts in Nigeria who are collecting like 420,000 naira. If you do the mathematical, calculation, you will see that the difference the difference is clear. Just as 7up says, the difference is clear. Do you know how many times you are going to calculate 420,000 naira in 6 million naira? That's a lot of money. And I know that the economic situation in Saudi Arabia is far better than what is obtainable in Nigeria. So that 6 million naira, when you convert it to the Saudi Arabian currency, it's equally a very good amount of money that doctors are earning in Saudi Arabia. No wonder most of our medical practitioners are relocating out of the country. The way they are running out of the country, you would think that literally speaking, the country is on fire. They are running because their profession is being taken for granted in the country. Their profession is being taken for granted. Every now and then, the medical practitioners are on strike. Presently, as I'm talking to you, the medical doctors in Nigeria are on strike. And if you see why they are on strike, you know that they are justified to go on the strike. Doctors they practically live life, practicing their profession, and they are being paid peanuts. Aside being paid these peanuts, the working condition in the hospital is terrible. Go look at our general hospitals. I saw a picture of a general hospital sometime, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. I'm not going to call the name of the state in Nigeria. I saw a picture of a general hospital, and the picture was a sorry state. I'm sorry to say that. It was a sorry state. I could see patients receiving treatment under a tree. Patients were receiving drips under trees. You could see women who just put to bed at a corner. They made a shade under a tree with their newborn babies receiving treatment. So you can imagine, if hospitals are like that, what more of the doctors are they being taken care of? Some days back, I read a story about medical practitioners, nurses to be precise, who wrote medical exams and had passed and were relocating to the United Kingdom. Also, when you go through the express entry or any relocation into Canada, you see that majority of the people who are relocating to Canada are medical practitioners, because the pay and everything that comes with the package of being a medical practitioner in those countries is up to date, is up to standard. When your checklisting the box, you see that when it comes to salaries, it's good, other benefits, it's good, working conditions, good, the hospitals are up to date, the doctors, the nurses, and everyone in the medical field is being given the needed attention, from their outfits to equipments to everything. This is the problem that we are having in Nigeria. If basic things cannot be put on the ground, anybody who has the means to run out of the country is going to run out of the country. Everybody is going to seek greener pastures where they think is favorable for them. And that is what we are seeing in this caption today. Saudi Arabia is taking our medical practitioners and giving them what the country will not give to them in a million years to come. And I don't think there's anybody who is going to see a better life ahead for his family, or her family would say that I want to remain loyal to my country. What are you remaining loyal to? What are you remaining loyal to? I know that there are doctors on ground there, and it's a matter of time that those doctors on the ground there too will relocate. It's a matter of time. Let me go down to the story that the former National Medical Association boss has concerning the story about Saudi Arabia paying our medical practitioners there 6 million naira. It's a really painful story to think about it, because is it that the people back at home are animals, and the people up abroad there are humans? But you won't blame them. The government is not doing what it's supposed to do, and that is why people have taken their destinies into their hands and are seeking greener pastures where it's favorable for them. Let me go over to the blog post story. Former president of the Nigerian Medical Association, Professor Mike Ogirima, has blamed the mass exodus of workers in the health sector to other countries on poor pay by the Nigerian government. According to Ogirima, Saudi Arabia pays Nigerian professors of medicine between 5 to 6 million naira as monthly salary, while the federal government pays their counterparts in the country the sum of 420,000 naira. Ogirima revealed that some of the professors are even paid up to 7 million naira per month in Saudi Arabia, while in Nigeria, the highest they are paid is less than 500 per month. The professor of orthopedic and trauma surgery stressed that the federal government is responsible for the massive brain drain in the health sector, lamenting that the situation is getting worse. Ogirima disclosed this during an exclusive interview with Punch Healthwise while speaking about the ongoing strike by doctors under the aegis of the National Association of Resident Doctors. He expressed concern over the government's incessant failure to fulfill its part on the agreement reached with doctors as well as other labor unions. Ogirima said the strike is causing a lot of brain drain. We are losing our doctors. About 2 weeks ago, 150 doctors interested in practicing in the United Kingdom wrote their clinical exams. I know many professors of my type that have secured employment with Saudi Arabia, and they are paying them on the average 5 million to 6 million naira per month. There are great offers in Saudi Arabia, and some of our professors are even paid up to 7 million naira. But we have chosen to be here. Everybody can't move. It is not that we are not as bright as those who have moved, but we have chosen to stay. There are so many reasons that hold some of us here. Continuing, the former NMA president said there is a big problem in the health system. The problem is that the government cannot motivate the workforce. That is a failure on the government. The professionals that you have, you are playing with them. You are paying legislatures huge hazard allowance per month, and you are just giving doctors 5,000. That is injustice in the system. For example, the plan by the federal government to place doctors in academia on consolidated university academic salary structure from the consolidated medical salary structure has caused a lot of problems in the health sector today. That singular decision has caused a lot of senior doctors to move out of the country. Recall that the Medical and Dental Consultants Association of Nigeria had last week planned to go on strike from Monday over the federal government's decision to place its members on the consolidated university academic salary structure from the consolidated medical salary structure. But the federal government had on Saturday moved to avert the planned strike by the MDCAN. The development followed a directive by the Minister of Labour and Employment, Chris Ngige, to the National Salaries, Income and Wages to halt MDCAN's placement on a consolidated university academic salary structure from the consolidated medical salary structure, which was complied with on Saturday. The MDCAN comprised senior doctors who are medical consultants that teach and guide the resident doctors in their professional operation towards becoming specialists and consultants in their area of specialization. This is coming as the 3-week-old industrial action embarked by the NAD has led to the shutdown of hospitals across the country. Speaking with Punch Healthwise over the impasse between NAD and the federal government, Professor Ogirima pleaded with the striking doctors and their employer to negotiate and discuss how to resolve the ongoing issues of the resident doctors. He said they should try and narrow the gap, patients are suffering. The federal government has gone into agreement with the resident doctors and with other professionals, but how far has the government implemented such an agreement? The trust of the resident doctors in the federal government is no longer there. The no work, no pay clause has been there. Of course, the resident doctors are prepared for that. It's like you matched an animal to slaughter and you are expecting the animal at the abattoir to be scared of the knife again. I think the minister should mellow down on the choice of words he is using. The resident doctors are mature enough and you can't win a war by threatening. The minister should be more diplomatic in handling these issues. NAD had on August 2nd begun a nationwide industrial action over unpaid salaries, benefits to families of members that lost their lives in the COVID-19 pandemic, poor hazard allowances, and failure to domesticate the Medical Residency Training Act 2017 in states, amongst others. So guys, you've heard it all. This is all that the former National Medical Association boss said, and he's pleading with the government to honor the agreements that they had with these resident doctors that are on strike. With everything that has been said here, with everything that I have read here, you can understand why more of these medical practitioners are going to leave the country in the weeks coming. And it's not just happening in the medical field. You can see this happening in other areas of, expertise. You can see this happening in other professions. They are leaving the country because of the negligence that the government is showing. And this negligence is affecting those who cannot leave the country because one way or the other, they need the help or the assistance of these people. We go to hospitals because we want the doctors to look into our case and give us the best, medical care. But when you go, these doctors are not there. What are you faced with? It's like you standing in the middle of the deep blue sea. You don't have anywhere to go. And that is exactly what is happening. There is a drain in our medical field, and not just the medical field, in other aspects of the economy. But people are looking for greener pastures elsewhere if the government of Nigeria cannot give it to them. I bet even you and I, if we get the opportunity, we will leave the country because we are not going to suffer and smile for the country that doesn't care about us. So this is basically everything that the former Medical Association boss is pleading or, requesting of the Nigerian government to look into, so that at least all these foreign countries don't take all our medical practitioners and leave us with nothing. So guys, what do you have to say about this? I'd love to hear in the comment section. If you have any opinion, ideas, or if it has to do with what I just read, I'd love to hear it in the comment section. And don't forget that this is Say It As It Is with O. Till I come your way with another beautiful blog post story. Bye.